She climbed up the pyramid that was nearby to call out to her no-named god. She then collapsed, crying inconsolably. When nothing happened immediately, the opposition tribe carried their booty home. Each of them kicked the now still form of the hunter, healer, warrior, peacemaker as they departed. The Shamana's cry for justice did not go unanswered. The damp air from all the rain molded the grain. The opposition ate it and was driven into insanity. The opposition warriors and elite ate almost all of the moldy grain. They did not share with the others of the tribe. The god with no name meted out justice. The opposition's leaders ran together off a nearby cliff. The remaining seed was spared and returned by the now leaderless underlings of the opposition tribe. When the seed was returned, the Shamana instructed her tribe to take them in. She told them that they would work alongside her tribe, planting the last of the seed. They could stay. The opposition tribe was now only women and children. They agreed to the terms, considering themselves very lucky. They had not expected mercy and a welcome of long-lost relatives. While she mourned, she could not let her tribe move the body of her mate. She covered it with a cloth to shelter it. They set a guard on it to keep scavengers away. Even after the two tribes merged, she refused normal burial procedures. She said the flesh was unimportant after death. She said that the part that was her mate was gone now. They asked her where it went. She answered that it was where it could rest so it could be reborn. Her tribe tried to get her to eat some food. She said it was not important now. While she prayed, they listened. They overheard parts. While the body of her mate was consumed by insects to bare bones, she prayed to be allowed to come home. She wanted to fly again. She wanted to see her mate. She wanted to see her God with no name. She died soon after the tribes merged. Soon after her death, the crops broke through the ground with renewed vigor. They placed her where the warrior's body had been consumed by insects. They placed a cloth over her and let her body become part of some insects that held the part of the warrior. The couple had never had children. All the children of the tribe had been their children. All the tribe wanted to help honor the couple's deaths. They had to do something different. Normally the bodies were set to dry, but there were no bodies. They decided that the warrior should be buried immediately, but with full honors. They knew that they would bury the Shamana on the pyramid, so they buried him there. The bones of the warrior were wrapped in leather dyed his favorite color, red. The leather was from the animals he had helped raise. He added a handful of maize that he had been fond of when he was alive. The Shamana was a different story, however. They had time to try to guess what she would have wanted. She wanted to fly, one person said, so the children snuck up to the nests, hundreds of nests, to pluck handfuls of feathers. They also got feathers that had fallen off into and around the nest. They did not kill any birds to get these feathers. The Shamana would have been sad if they had killed a bunch of birds just to get their feathers. She thought all life was sacred. Killing birds for food was one thing, but this many birds dying she would have called a waste. With the feathers they made a beautiful mask. A woven cloth was made to hold her bones. The tribe wanted her to be reborn, as they often told them she was. They decided that the place of her prayers would be the closest to her God. It would be the easiest place for her to launch from when she flew. They saw that the condors liked high places to launch from as well. This burial was different because her tribe never buried the people near the Old One's pyramid. She would be able to go directly to her God, they thought, if she could see the morning sun. She was put in a standing position with her face to the sun. With the confused new members of the tribe caring for the crops, the huge family of the Shamana could brainstorm how to honor their healer properly. The crops were doing well. The little children who had brought handfuls of seeds to the Shamana during her life now brought seeds to delight her in her death. This gift was offered in the utmost respect and love for their tribal foster mother. They wanted her to have more fun with her new seeds. The plants should do well where she went because she said the sun never set there. It was the children who also suggested putting in armloads of some of each crop's harvest. Good pasture grass was then added to fill it out. When the mask was made, the bones wrapped, the body built, they waited until midsummer to do the procession. They sang all the songs she had taught them. They sang with all their hearts as they brought her burial bundle up the pyramid the night before midsummer. They spent that cold night wrapped up in singing the Shamana's favorite songs about her plants. They placed her standing with her face mask turned to the sun that would rise soon. They prayed that their friend would return soon. They prayed that they would be reborn into their tribe. They would be reborn from their home in the sun where they could fly together. They had made her magnificent wings so she could carry her mate home with her. He rested nearby so they could leave together when she was